All right. To go through these, Liv, yours is. Oops. Come on. No, you're not here. New document. Okay. All right. So in here, under inches, so we're going to. I think this is where I made the bigger mistake. I just want to go through this just quick, just this way I know that the 5 of you are going to have the right dimensions. All right, so the height is going to be 11 inches. And to start with yours, the middle of your page is going to be 7.5. So 7.5, keep it as one page. The margins, we're going to keep it as an eighth, and then the bleed, we're going to keep it as an eighth. All right. So once that's set, hit create, and then let me pull in my pages. All right. So with that selected, we're going to click on here, and then we're going to deselect allow document to shuffle and spreads. So now you see a little bracket, and then we want to have each side to have these smaller flaps that are going to come in and cover, minus the little bit of die cut. So with that, you wanted to have a full inch, so that's going to be 3.75 plus the 1 inch. So each side of this is going to be 4.75. So we make a copy of this, put it down here, go down to our edit page size, and then go to custom. And then in here, the width is going to be 4.75. And now we can move this right up against there, and then we'll make a copy of it. And then we can move that right up against there. All right, so now that gives us an inch that we end up having the logo come out this way, and then an inch with the logo coming out this way. And then when it crosses over, this point and this point will meet right in the middle. All right. To make a copy of this for the other side, we just drag it down, and then we have our front, and then or outside, and then our inside once the entire brochure is opened up. All right. So that is Liv's. Next we go to Isabella. We're gonna go to same thing. Let's go to inches. Make sure it's 11. Yours, because of it being a double gatefold, we have the two middle ones that are going to be equal, but then the two outside ones are going to be a little bit smaller. So this way, when it folds, it doesn't pinch. So the interior ones are going to be 4.375. And then also remember to always have facing pages turned on. And then one page, start at 1, and then the eighth of an inch, and then hit create. All right. Why did I do this? Why did I bring that back up? That's really weird. Close, don't save. There we go. All right, so now we simply just make a copy. Well, first we got to turn off this, turn off this, and then we can make a copy and then move it up right next to it. Then we'll make a copy of one, and then go to edit page size, custom, and yours outside is going to be 4.125. Hit OK, and now we can move this right up there, and then make a copy and move it here. All right, so that looks off. Good, good. There we go. All right, so now we can make a copy of this, drag it down. So this way we have the inside once it's all opened up, and then we have the outside. All right. All right. Next, Anna. So you had basically the sample of what I had almost, but I think it was like 3 inches, I believe, and then you want it to be an extra inch, so 4 inches on the outside, which then gives 6.5 inches for the inside. So we're going to go in here, we're going to go to inches, we're going to go to 6.5, and then same thing, make sure facing, one page, eighth of an inch, eighth of an inch. Click this, go up, deselect these. We can make a copy, move this to there. I want it actually on the other side. There. All right, then I'm gonna make a copy down, and then I'm gonna change the size of this to 4 inches. 4. And now we can move this to the right. So we end up having these on the outside. Now with yours, we make a copy, and we need to move this one to this side. All right. So that is Anna's. All right. So Ave, yours, I'm like drawing a huge blank. I cannot remember. I think it was a Z fold. In that case, everything is going to be equal. All right, so we go to inches, and then we're going to end up having our 4.25. And then facing pages, we're going to hit create. And then in here, we're going to deselect these two again. And then we can make a copy and then move it up. Then I'm going to make 2 copies and move them both here. So, oops, that's not what I want. Here. There we go. All right, so this way then each one of these are equal. They keep going in and out, and you don't have to worry about any pinching or anything else. Then just make a copy. So now we have our inside when it's all out, and then our outside. So that's how you create the Z fold. All right, now Morgan, yours is a gatefold, just a single gatefold. So we first are going to create the inside, which is going to be 8.5. And then facing pages, same thing, eighth, hit create. With this, we're going to go back up here, deselect, and deselect. Now we're going to make a copy, and then go down to edit page size, custom, and then the width of yours is 4.25. And then we hit OK. We can move this to the right, or to the left rather. And then make a copy, click off. Move it to the right. And now we can select all of this, make a copy. So now we have this side, if it was, the back, and then these are the 2 fronts. And then this is once it's all open. When you are creating this, I would definitely mark it down where this closes in and this closes in. So this isn't, the right side of the front. This is actually the left side of the front, and this is the opposite. So you want to definitely make sure that you have that kind of, sometimes making a small little prototype or whatever with a piece of paper and just marking it helps. But, definitely when you go and do a test print, when you get everything in there, you'll notice right away if anything isn't quite lining up properly. All right. Again, I am really sorry for making that mistake, but hopefully this helps. And please reach out if you have any other questions. All right.